I don't understand what's happening.
Like, so frustrating. Because almost every problem I had with my old setup, there's an explanation. Although actually sometimes it said it was broadcasting, but it wasn't. That was the most annoying one. But I have the same problem with this. But more. But wait, there's more. Oh, we squeaky. Inside the building? Okay. That building seemed okay for signal, but yeah, I could have knocked the wire walking through, because I had to squeeze through their table. Still hear you though? Yeah, I don't really have an explanation. Which is the coffee and pastry? $6? The coffee is cheap, it's $1.75. The pastry is like $4 something though. Gently. If you back down, there's more. If you call in the next 20 minutes, there's more problems with the stream. You ever feel like a zombie? Yeah, sometimes. I'm tired today because I didn't really sleep last night because I got in at 3:30 into Gander. That's early. Or that's late. Late? Okay. I got there late enough that by the time I picked up my luggage, there was people going through security for their 5 a.m. flights, like morning flights, so it's pretty much tomorrow at that point. Well, definitely is tomorrow. But it feels like tomorrow. Right. Stream 24/7? No. I don't stream in my... Well, I stream like setting up my tent and I'll crawl in there with the stream. And then I end it there. I hear Shim today, you're one of my favorite news streamers. Yeah, reverse. Right. I kind of appreciate you've played the long game with the... new viewer here, shtick. I appreciate it. It makes you very memorable. Alright, busy road. Oh, I could probably actually catch a lift out to the highway. It's a few kilometers, I think. I'll probably walk and hit and try to get out of here. That's slow. Okay. How far do we got? Let me just see how much it is. To yeah. Here. There we go. Directions. Walking. 2.8 kilometers. I'm going to walk that way. I don't think it's worth it to stand here. But I'm going to spin around when cars come by and see if I can catch something. Hitching again? Yeah. Let's see. This is a pretty nice road. This is recently repaved. St. Pierre is nice. I'd like to go there. It's like right off the coast of Newfoundland, but it's French. Like euros and French cars and wait, I was gonna hitchhike, but I'm not. I wasn't ready. Alright, now I'm ready. Getting better, having to sleep at night or hitchhike. Sleep at night or hitchhike. Sleep at night. No, like I've had people stumble into my tent on occasion. They just turn around and walk the other way. Got moved along by the police once in Japan. That's fine. They just told me somewhere else to go, so I went there. It's fine. Bear outside my tent. It didn't care about me. It was just doing its own thing. That's fine. Hitchhiking. Meet some strange people. No one that I felt meant me any harm, though. Figure out something with the weight distribution. It's gonna be hard to do extended walks with the way it currently is. So they got like one of everything, but apparently they have 4 churches in town. There's one of them. People stomped on your tent? No, they're just like walking through the woods at night, whatever they were doing, and they stumble into a tent. As in, like, they have a light or whatever, and they're like, huh. And they turn around and walk the other way. Misfit Knight, hey, thanks for the 100 bits, appreciate it. Right. Here comes a car, do-do-do-do-do. It's alright. Do 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 do. Hey, I live in Newfoundland. Where did you start? I flew into Gander. Like, I've hitchhiked across Newfoundland several times, but I felt like starting this trip kind of east, so I flew from BC to Gander, and now I'm going to St. John's. And then that's like the start of what this trip is really about. I just felt like flying into Gander because I've always wanted to. That's where the trip really starts. And it's a hitchhiking to TwitchCon trip, starting in St. John's and ending in San Diego. Been to Costa Rica? No, I have not. It's warm. Warmed up very quickly. Roll up sleeves. Roll down. Okay. Sounds like a car. It is a car. Alright. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Spin. It's a negative Ghost Rider. In St. John's, I will be, yeah. I just gotta get there. It's drizzling on me a little bit. Not enough that I'm that heartbroken, but it picks up a lot. It can be really deceiving when it's like that really fine misty rain. It feels like it's not really raining on you, and then you like go to like brush your hair or something, like run your hands through your hair, and it's like you're soaked. Humidity 100%. Huh. Shake their heads and drive off. No, most people don't acknowledge you and they just continue driving. Been to Costa Rica? No, I haven't. Do this, rain. I took a chance on you. The weather looked good. Don't do this. Seems a little cold, running faster than a roller coaster. love like this will surely come my way. Been through Ecuador, Peru? No, I haven't. I've been to several places. I've never been to South America, Central America, Africa. Well, technically I went to South Africa, Johannesburg, but I don't count it because I just transited the airport, and it is my opinion that you need to do more than transit an airport to actually visit a country. Because airports are like weird international zones of, I don't know. You can fly through a country without actually getting it like stamped on arrival. So you haven't cleared customs, like you're just in a weird limbo of immigration. You ever hit Latin America? Yeah. Where's my car? More cars on the other side of the street? Yeah, it does seem like that sometimes. Be disheartening. Oh, I found my 98% DEET bug spray. So, when the bugs come out in the evening, I'm prepared. I use that stuff more for like getting I tuck my pant legs into my socks, and I usually spray around my boot line and my pant line. Stop bugs from crawling up your legs. I don't really spray it directly on my skin. Salt sounds. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Still in Gander? No, I'm in Gambo. Right? Gambo? Bugs will be awful here. I've got a few bites. I haven't been swarmed yet, but they're definitely around. But it does look pretty swampy here, so given the right conditions, I bet it gets pretty buggy. You get them a lot less out west, but they got like these little... The worst I had them was in Nova Scotia. These little tiny fly bug things. Like, I forget what they're called, but I don't know. They're tiny and they bite you. And it's gonna itch for a few days after they get you. But you barely notice them until they bit you. So they're tiny. Sweating wet for being outside all the time. Well, it's only 15 degrees, but it is, as someone posted, 100% humidity. So I'm walking. Everything just feels wet. It's kind of drizzling a little bit. I think this is the bus. Screw you, bus. So it's over $100 to get from Port aux Basques to St. John's. A lot of money. Like, it is almost 1,000 kilometers, but ain't nobody got time for that. All those gnats? Alright. Gnats. It's a hard G, soft G. Gnat. Now it increases your pickup percentage. I think being friendly does. However you do that is up to you. Acknowledging their existence and Trying to be a nice person. I walk through a spider web. Whoa, hair? Is my hair doing weird things? There's nothing in Newfoundland? I beg to differ. I've been here 4 times and it's my second favorite province. Hello there. Gee, you're in Newfoundland. Awesome. Yeah, I do like it out here. People are very kind. That seems well like anyone has ever seen them. Yeah. I don't actually know what, like, you can see them, right? They're just very small. But they can get through traditional bug mesh, like a wider grid one. So they have like no-see-um mesh. How close am I? I accidentally biked over a dead snake that had already been run over today. Was there like flattened so you kind of got through without like splooshing it? There's a commercial truck here. I am not hitchhiking through it. I'll just let him drive past. As if someone in front of the truck like pulled over, like a last minute decision, and the shoulder isn't that wide. Like it's something. It ain't much. Into an interesting traffic situation. People following. Multiple of you are trying to say people are following me. I walk past people, but they're going the opposite direction. It seems 1 to 3 millimeter in length. Yeah, that's totally visible. I just got bit on the bridge of my nose. Stopped at Dildo Brewery. Oh, do they have a brewery there? That's cool. I was thinking about stopping in Dildo. Oh, I was gonna ask for cardboard. Oh, I'll stop in Clarenville. Because if I do go to Dildo, I have to make a dildo sign. Like, I cannot hitchhike to Dildo without using a sign. That'll be one of my favorites. I will treasure that sign. Maybe we should just like compile a list of silly named places and hitchhike to them all. So I can compile a little treasury of hitchhiking signs from silly places. Get dildo cardboard? Well, I had a piece of cardboard, but it got brutally stolen from me by Mother Nature. It's very rude of her. I was using that. Last time I saw you were female. What is this, Mind Games? Oh, that's a taxi. Oh. I didn't expect to see a taxi. Dodge Grand Caravan taxi. Do you like me more as a woman? Did I win you? I think you did. Oh, here comes the bus. And smile and wave. That's why I hate the bus though. Like, you start in Port aux Basques, and then you're just trying to get to St. John's, but it stops at all these little towns along the way. It's just boring. interesting to cross-dress your way to D.O., like San Diego. Oh, I'm sure it'd be interesting. I don't think I want to, but it would be interesting. I was sleeping in this garden of that house. Well, the weather was... I looked at the forecast and it seemed pretty decent. It was kind of drizzling, but I still had like 3 hours of daylight, and I just wanted to use it. And the reality is, they're like very nice, but like it's fairly easy to find a place to sleep in Newfoundland. How far am I? Got another 20-minute walk. 1.6k, so we're about halfway. Let's go to Saint-Luc-de-Haha, Quebec. I think I've seen signs for it, or did I go through there? I don't remember. The challenge is to get a ride while hitchhiking with an actual toy, and bonus, they take you to dildo. I guess you could use the dildo as the sign instead of the sign that says dildo, and hopefully people would pick up on what you're putting down. They always find a safe and legal place to camp. Google Maps, satellite view, walk into the woods, set down camp. If you deem that place to be illegal, then if I stream myself setting up my tent in there, what I'd do to appease your illegality is I'd set up my tent on stream, climb inside on stream, end the stream in my tent, and then once I end the stream I will crawl out of my tent, pack everything up, walk into town, get one economy supporting hotel, hostel, Airbnb accommodation, sleep in there for authenticity's sake, not shower, mess my hair up in the morning, try to not sleep that well, and walk back out to where I was previously had set up my tent, set it back up again in the morning, crawl inside, mess my hair up a little bit more, set up my camera, turn the camera on, and good morning. Which day do you have left? Just over 2 hours till the sun sets. Dude, you're back. It's been a while. It has been a while. I took like a 3-week holiday. It's the most I've ever taken since I started streaming last spring. Someone hitched around Ireland with a refrigerator. I know, I've heard about that. That's a pretty cool one. It's uphill right now. If you've watched this channel for a while, I don't do that much walking and hitchhiking, what I'm doing right now. I try to find a good spot to hitchhike and then go from there. But there's no good spot to stand and hitchhike back there, and it's a 30-minute walk, whatever. To get out to the highway, that's where you catch your actual long-distance traffic, so. If you don't get picked up in the 30 minutes, well, you'll be in a good spot to hitchhike and catch the long-distance traffic. If you do get picked up, then you won't have to walk for the 30 minutes. So, in my opinion, that's kind of a win-win there. I missed that truck. Are you scared to hitchhiking? Well, actually, no. When I first started hitchhiking, I was absolutely scared. That's like a fair question. But I do it so much now, it's just my normal life. So no. I feel out of shape though. I get back into normal form. Bottoms of my feet feel weak. I feel like I'm tiring easier. Back and shoulders are like not super heavy, but that could be a weight distribution thing with the new weight and how the weight's suspended on the backpack. Does nobody pick you up? They do. They've picked me up 800 plus times on the stream. There's a lot of local traffic here. And there's a good chance a lot of them are going out to the highway, but a lot of them probably don't understand what I want here. It's like, oh, it's like the highway's like just up the road. I'm just asking for a little pick-me-up to get me there. And if I was lucky, I'd find someone like heading out Clarenville way or something like that, but yeah. No matter where you are, no matter what you look like, eventually someone will give you a ride. That's my mentality on it. And if no one's picked you up and you're frustrated about that, well, you're not patient enough. Keep waiting, it'll happen. Any meds on you? Just ibuprofen, acetaminophen. That's pretty much it. Anything else? No, that's it. I have a Band-Aid. I think it's like sometimes people will be like doing something and they'll bring like this full medical kit and they won't have any like first aid training. It should be a good thing to get. But if you have a medical kit and you don't know how to use the things in your med kit, like what's the point of having it? I guess if you're with someone else that knows how to use it, but I travel solo. Trans-Canada Highway, Clarenville, Gander, 1 kilometer. See, and once you get close enough, like here, sometimes it feels silly, like hitchhiking. You're like, well, if they're just going to that junction, like they're heading like west Gander way, it feels like a waste of time for them to pull over me to hop in and then to drive me there. But they could still be going east, so I'll probably still throw my thumb. Sing happy birthday to me. Today's the day, Mr. Pottits. That I can do. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Pottits. Happy birthday to you. You know, of allergies, any different climates you traverse? Yeah, I am lucky. I don't know of anything I'm allergic to. Which is, yeah, that's nice. Like, man, if I had, like, a dietary restriction for, like, something major, oh, that'd suck. Because I'll, like, pretty much eat anything. Like, you put it in front of me, I will consume it. How many kilometers in a mile? 1.6. There's a sign for cemetery. Is there a cemetery in these woods? RC Cemetery Gambo, 1800 to 1951 AD. Did they just let it overgrow? Because usually if there's like an access, it would be like visible from, like, when you're driving the road, you'd see it, it'd be perpendicular so you can read it, but it's, I don't think it's visible. Anywhere I never travel to list? There's nowhere in the world that I could actually say I would never travel there. There's places I wouldn't travel right now, but situations in that location could change in the future to where I'd want to travel there. There's no place I don't think that I'd want to go to that I'm just like, culturally, I just don't want to go there. It's more of a stability-wise, or amount of, if it's a war zone, or in some kind of like political unrest, like where there's like an uprising or civil war or something like that, where people are fighting, I think I'd be putting myself through an unnecessary amount of risk given the circumstances. Like, I take more of a risk hitchhiking than someone taking a bus, plane, train, or driving their own car, but I just don't think, get distracted. I just don't think it's that bad. Okay, I pretty much just walk now. I can see the the on-ramp, or I can see the westbound on-ramp. I need to walk across the highway to get the eastbound one. Jesus, yo, what's up? It's Saudi Arabia. I wanted to do UAE, United Arab Emirates, Dubai to Abu Dhabi, because I flew into Dubai once and I flew out of Abu Dhabi, but I had a free bus transfer anyway, so I just hitchhiked. Alright, sorry, I just took the free bus transfer because it's free anyway, and it's usually where you start hitchhiking is a free means of transportation. I think, especially that route, because it's only 120 kilometers or something like that, it's not that bad to hitch it, and if it doesn't work that well, then, well, you'll get there. Does anyone have bears? Yeah, apparently black bears, but they're pretty timid. Like, it's bad luck if you run into a black bear that wants anything to do with a human. Oh, it's not something I worry about too much. Like, it's hard not to. Like, bears are still intimidating. Like, it's several 100-pound hunk of, like, muscle, but that can mess you up with big claws and teeth and stuff, but they really want nothing to do with you. Good thing I have a job I can watch you. Kelly, you're now like a loyal viewer. This is great. It's my sister's best friend. Like that Chasing Bubbles guy. Have you seen the documentary? I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Chasing Bubbles guy? Interesting. BC is Grizzlies though? Yeah, in parts of BC. The parts I spend most of my time, no. Southwestern and Vancouver Island. But Northwestern and Central and East and the Rockies and stuff, they do. Ganges with the 4-month Twitch Prime resub, thank you. Also, sorry, like usually I do front view like 50% of the time or more when I'm walking. Just the current way I'm running this, it's not very good for front view because I can't read chat. I gotta figure some stuff out. Number 1 fan, yes. It's gonna be nice to get onto that on-ramp, lay my bag down, let the wind cool me down, whisk away the sweat, even though it's 100% humidity, so it won't whisk away the sweat, because there's enough moisture in the air where it doesn't evaporate. I can feel it now! This is bad. I don't like that. Stay away from me. I'm getting attacked. Run away. Run away! Hey, look, you can buy a swamp. For sale. Inquire. Who am I supposed to inquire with? I can't read. There's nothing below the inquire sign. It says for sale. Look at that swamp. That was a nice extra 3 kilometers to my date. This is good for me. It gets my body back into it. I'm not going to be happy about it. Like, my body's not happy about it, I can tell. My feet never get sore at the end of a trip, but if I took time off like I did, I was not happy about it at the start of the trip. Screw you, gnats. Hey, look. Oh, look at that gazebo. Oh, baby. Oh, that is a beauty. I just want to analyze this for 1 second. Oh, she is cute. That is a premium one. Now imagine if instead of a picnic table, there was a hot tub. Just imagine it. Visualize it in your mind right now. Oh, garbage can too. Nice. Oh, that's cute. Alright. Right. Thing for gazebos. It's normally to get your body back to hitching. Within a week, I'm back to normal. Unless I took a lot of time off, then maybe it'll take longer. There's the highway over there. That's come to you. Sensing the CO2 you breathe out, stop breathing. You can't bite me if I'm dead. No, they could. But they might not. But then I'm invisible. So they couldn't. Well, okay, I'd say if I could change anything about like my body, it'd be that whatever I am, it like my smell, my CO2, mosquitoes and just bugs are attracted to it. I really have to layer up on the bug repellent for it to do anything. Or I've got friends where mosquitoes never bother them. They're like, nah, your blood is nasty. I don't like it. They like my blood. I don't like that they like my blood. Start St. John's again this time? No, I started in Gander. All places. I might have to bug spray up once I get there. Here a mosquito? Maybe. They're around. Going for my hair right now. I think also, like, if you have, like, perfume things, I try to get unscented stuff put in the bush. I feel like they're attracted to anything that's, like, scented. Also, we're in a low point there, so there's no wind. The other places I've been today have been pretty breezy. When it's breezy, then keeps the bugs down. Let's see. Here I'm a bit more exposed, so I might get more wind. Yeah, THC 1, Trans Canada Highway 1. Yeah, that's it right there. The way I'm pointing the camera, that's westbound, I'm going east. Pretty much there. Almost. So, this is like a downhill slope coming from that way, heading that way. So traffic's going a decent clip. That's a downside. Where I'll be standing, it will be at a flat part, so it's not possible to stop. They'll just have a good amount of momentum from the downhill section. But it is very straight, so good line of sight, good shoulder. It's at the end of an on-ramp where people will be merging. But the on-ramp's slow enough that it's not... You're going to probably wait a while if you're waiting on the on-ramp, so you might as well catch through traffic. Now, if this was a major highway, like say I was back in Ontario, and this is Highway 401, and I walked out to the highway to actually try and catch a ride, the OPP would have a problem with me. I have been hassled by the OPP before. Going to St. John, New Brunswick? I'm not sure. Maybe. That's possible. I've been there once before. It's an interesting town. Got a lot of history there. For Canada, especially. It's kind of... I don't know, how is it doing there right now? When I was there, there's like a lot of, like, for me, like really cool historical homes that were sitting vacant and falling apart. As, I guess the economy wasn't doing so well. And it is actually a lot of money to restore older homes, so... Here's the on-ramp. It's looking pretty cute. But really low traffic, so normal highway heading out of a town that actually would have people leaving, going somewhere, I'd probably stand around here. Here, Newfoundland, Gambo. We're going out to the highway, so you guys will not like the speed of the traffic. But that's okay. I've been picked up here, I think twice before. No, maybe just once. Oh, it could be twice. I don't know. It's gotta be just once. I feel like twice I've done this. Especially Port aux Basques to St. John's, I've gotten a ride direct on the ferry. Wicked Exhaust, are you okay? I slept like nothing last night. But also my body is adapting back into this traveling thing, and I'm carrying an extra 10 pounds, so my body's confused. 2 cars. Seen a toll on the highway? No, it's not a toll highway. Wants to visit anyone from last year's trek? Gary, obviously. What, Big Swede? Oh, I don't know how to contact him. Is that who you're talking about? You go to North Canada where the ice truckers are filmed. I've already hitchhiked to Nuvik and Aklavik in winter. I was trying to get to Tuktoyaktuk, but the ice road was closed at that point. But I still hitchhiked on 3 different ice roads. Yeah. Please visit again. Town of Gambo. From our history, we build our tomorrow. What is Newfoundland? It's a land that was found newly. Garrett's the other hitchhiker ran twice. Yeah, Big Swede. It's his nickname. Yeah, he's like 75. Have you seen the ice picture of my frozen face? That's from my Arctic hitchhiking trips. This became the Arctic. This one, I'm not sure how well it shows up. That was on my Arctic hitchhiking trip. You can't go onto the highway? Yes, you can. This highway isn't pedestrian limited. It's almost like I've done it before. This is an old found one. Well, it's one of Canada's newer additions. In the 1950s, 1940s, 50, 49, 50 something. It became a province. Make sure your ride doesn't hit a moose. What am I going to be able to do in the passenger seat? If I see one and they don't, oh, there's a moose. Other than that, I'm just along for the ride. So I'll be hitchhiking just up here. You can see tire marks from people that have pulled over around this spot here. I do want people to pull over before the lanes merge together, so they're not right next to the traffic going 100. They're next to the traffic that would be accelerating to get to a speed where they can safely merge. Alright. Just gonna go right up here a little bit. What was its own country? It was like what do you call them? It's still part of like the Commonwealth, but more attached to England. All right. Start the timer. Me in the UK, yeah, sure. Bitch, I'm from Austria. I like you. Thank you, Brightbin typist. Oh, I got you. Bug spray up. No, you don't. Stay. This cement truck is not. It's a no run. Cushion. Stay standing. It's extra tippy today.
excuse for WoW. Like, your big name streamers, did WoW give them, like, privilege server access or something like that? I could see them doing that, because it would look bad if they, you know, you have 100,000 people watching and it's like, you have a 6-hour wait. Had to 4-hour wait to join us. Yeah. And then, do you have a certain amount of time, or once you're in it, you're in it? Like, you're motivated to, like, never leave the server, right? Plugging a battery while I'm here. Chat phone. The thing is, like, everything between towns, because connection goes in and out, but I'm having a problem with the live view. Like, once it loses connection, it just will not take it back until I reset, like, the live view itself. Strangest ride you've been in, 3-wheeled crane. Hitched airplanes, which is an obscure one, like a personal motorboat thing, pleasure crap, whatever you call them, a school bus, a fire truck from the 80s that was converted into like a utility vehicle. Lithuanian military picks me up in like a Humvee-ish type thing. Extra 10 pounds, can I ask what the extra stuff is? Mostly batteries. A live view, which is a kilo, I think. Extra modems. Just a whole lot of extra cables, extra everything. Like a private airplane offer? Yeah, so it's like me asking people at small municipal airports, like people that own their own airplanes, or people that chartered airplanes, you know, like, this is what I do, this is what I'd like to do. As far as like hitching a ride on an airplane, are you flying anywhere? And if you are flying anywhere, can you take me? That kind of line. And if you ask enough people, and you're patient enough, and I don't know, people like you enough, then given enough time and enough people you ask, you might just hitch a ride. Hope it doesn't rain. Just looks overcast at the moment. Yeah, it's been raining on and off a lot today. If it does start raining, there's some decent woods up at the top of the on-ramp. I might head over there. We'll see. Let's just hope for the best. Guys, sleep. Good luck on the hitch. See you tomorrow. All right, see you tomorrow. Whiz. I gotta spray myself. Let me catch these next cars, and then we'll see if I can find my bug spray. Cars are coming steady enough that I haven't done it yet. Repel 100. Active ingredient, DEET, 98.11%. Other ingredients, 1.89%. 98.1111. Let's roll the sleeves down so I don't have to spray that too much. You're gonna still bite my arms, so I'm gonna spray my cuffs. I like to bite my lower back because my shirt comes up. I like to bite my legs. It's like Hills If I Can. Would you pick anyone up? Yeah, I pick up almost everyone I see, including this person with a busted up. Okay, I got it. With a busted up face on my holiday. Something. They could have just been drunk. Doing something else. And, yeah. Really get 25% I think in the US? No. Like, I got that from the US, that 98%. In Canada, we can only get, I think it's 25%. Or maybe 20%. You can get normal sprays that are 40% easily in the US. And then, like, a little pump cap. Close to 100%. I've seen hitchhikers in South Florida. Yeah, I've hitchhiked in Florida, but not South Florida. Just get lots of Canadians buying bug-killing products in Florida before heading home to Canada. Yeah, we've got stricter rules here in Canada. Also, I wanted to try treating my clothes with permethrin. I've heard it works well, especially with ticks, but you can't get it in Canada as well. You wash it into your clothes and it stays for a few washes or whatever. Call you a cab? That ain't hitchhiking, is it? What's the channel called? Few washes, that'll be 6 months worth. Thank you. That's good. I like it. Yeah. Newfoundland, nice. I was gonna move there, but got rejected by the university. You got rejected by MUN? Memorial University of Newfoundland. I think it'd be a cool place to go to school. Motorbike. St. John's is a really fun city. George Street is good. They got 3 for $5, 3 drinks for $5 on Thursday. I've hitched down a cab, and the cab pulls over, and I walk up, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm hitchhiking. They're like, oh, no, you can ride for free. All right. Chose mine didn't fit the criteria for research. Oh, so you're going for your your master's or PhD, graduate program? When it's cheap too? Ah, yeah, now that reminds me. Yes, I talked to some students, and that's one of the deciding factors. Inexpensive. Car's honestly a waste of money. Well, it depends where you are. Like, if you're out here in Newfoundland, you gotta drive 30 kilometers to work every day. You're not gonna be able to rely on public transportation to get to work. Okay, you guys are still going crazy. And like, you probably wouldn't want to hitchhike every day. Some people throughout history, like I've met people that used to commute to work hitchhiking, but you kind of need a car. If there's no public transportation in a place like where you gotta drive to get anywhere because things are really spread out, you don't really have any good options except for having a car. Why it's taking so long? It's fairly fast speeds. I think you'll get good traffic here, but I've hitchhiked here, I think on stream before. You could probably find this exact spot in an old VOD, well now highlight, from last time I was in Newfoundland last fall. Sucks. Yeah, only 1,500 people. 1,500, 01. It's like the same thing. So unless you're in an area that needs it, but if you live somewhere with stuff, you need one, and especially if you have family. Yeah, okay, I missed that. I missed it. I only saw the part where you said you didn't need a car. Kind of skim chat a lot. I'm gonna drink some water. I sweat quite a bit. Can't wait to get gas stations Austral. No, it's just Belgium. With their That's one of the few things that I just could not eat. Like, I was hungry, I wanted it, I could not eat it. It was that dry. smart water? It is smart water. It has a higher IQ than all of you combined. What do you keep packed in your bag? Camping equipment, clothes, batteries, cables, swim shorts, toiletries. Yeah. Hey, Variable, how you doing? For 9 hours, 17 minutes, same thing. 9 hours would surpass my longest wait time, only by a bit, but yeah. I don't know if this is the best time of day to be hitchhiking this section, but it's alright. Starting to rain a little bit more. Still that misty kind of rain. Hit brakes pretty hard to stop there. You got a really good line of sight, so if you're really insistent on it, like you pick up every hitchhiker, you're gonna start braking about 200 meters before you pass. Well, not that much, so you probably wouldn't have registered everything. Reality is there's no better spot. Is it the best? But I've hitchhiked on the other side going that way, and it's a lot worse than this, and I still got picked up there. And I've been picked up at this exact spot as well. At this junction, I've hitchhiked both east and west. But yes, it's always better if traffic's slower. Like my favorite spot to hitchhike is near the, not exactly at the start, but early on an on-ramp when someone has to make a 90-degree turn to get onto that on-ramp, as long as it's a fairly well-used on-ramp, because they pretty much have to stop, turn 90 degrees, and then start accelerating. But in that process of accelerating, they see you almost right away before they pick up any speed. So when they're seeing and making that decision on whether or not they're going to pick you up, there's such a low speed that it's really simple to pull over. Staying in Grandma's backyard. I decided to try for one more ride because I had a few hours of daylight left and I felt like utilizing it. If I don't get a ride, I'm not going to be heartbroken. But I don't know if I'm going to walk back into town. It's kind of far. It's 3 kilometers. Lucky Logger? Are you an islander? Anything from your friends in Japan lately? I have not. Newfoundland? No, I'm from the other coast. I'm from British Columbia. Where's that car is passing? It flew right on into my eyeball. Nice. Feels good, man. 2.5 hours daily ride to get San Diego time. Yeah, we'll see. It's a long ways. get there comfortably. I have a feeling this one's going to be a close one. Being that I'm not, like right now, I'm just like floating around Eastern Newfoundland. I haven't been in a rush today to really do much. Are you hitching anyone in Japan? You still in contact? I haven't talked to her in a while. Forgot her name? Minami. Minami? I forget how to say it, but Minami. Same word as south. Like 7 a.m. or something. Gets in at like 7 or 8, or so if you leave at like 7 or 8, it's like 10 hours to get across. Like you can take a few stops. What would that? No. Unless you made some longer stops, you would have passed here a while ago. Because there's a lot of people that on that ferry and they drive straight across the island, all 900 some odd kilometers. If we're going pretty fast here, would be a piss take to stop. Well, I've hitchhiked here before and I've been picked up here before. This exact spot. Urban Nash scanning his new car. Yeah, I saw a picture or a tweet or something. That's awesome, yeah. I have to get a decent new vehicle. This old one, like less than $1,000 or something like that. So like it did pretty well considering the price paid, but you wouldn't want to take it around. Well, it has problems now because it left and rusted over a year or something. To go around the entirety of Australia, which is what I believe he plans on doing. Where are you gonna pee? Are the trees close? Why do you need trees to pee in? Just pee in a bush. I like to think I am nice, but that's up to you.
I'll turn around and come back in, because I don't normally do it.
Thank you very much. Did you hear that?
Well, it's St. John's Way, but anywhere.
I keep you over for overhead.
How far is that? Before I hop in, I make like a live video documentary so I can show people what it's like. I don't have to film it. I do have a camera. Is it okay if it's just up front so the seat? Okay. Okay, thank you. Alright. Bag in the back seat? Yeah, the back. And the trunk over there.
Don't mind the dust in my car because my plates and my car full of dust.
Oh, there you go. Alright.
I'll clean her out until I get slide on.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty.
Right.
Because you don't know who you're picking up anymore. And
For sure.
that's why
I get that.
I
Goes both ways. You never know
Looks
who's
like
gonna
a
pull
good
over.
young fella. So I'm out about it and come back.
Well, thanks very much. Oh, what's your name?
Maureen.
Maureen, I'm Trevor.
Hi, Trevor. So you're from St. John's?
No, I'm from Vancouver Island.
Oh, really?
Opposite coast.
Ah, opposite coast. I've been there.
Oh, you've been there before?
I've been all over Canada.
Have you? For vacation, work?
No,
family,
I only
friends?
came back home 4 years ago. I was gone for 30 years.
Where were you?
I was gone for 30 years. I spent 16 in Labrador, 11 in...
In Labrador, really?
11 in Ottawa.
Nice.
And I was 2 in Fort McMurray. In between there,
Fort McMurray, okay.
between all that, I was traveling here and there vacationing.
Okay, alright.
I have a good friend of mine who lives in Vancouver.
It's a nice place. It's
Pretty up
expensive,
there.
but...
Oh, yes. Oh, you end up there. I said, it's all you end up there.
It is. Never used to be, but past like 15, 20 years, it's just... Every year is huge.
Become a business environment now.
Yeah. You know, fast-paced. But still beautiful next to the ocean, next to the mountains. Oh, it's
beautiful.
stunning.
You don't have much winters.
It's true, just rain, a little bit of wind, a few storms, but rarely any snow. When the snow does come, the city kind of shuts down.
Yeah.
They're not used to it.
Not used to it.
Yeah.
Not like here, right?
Yeah. But then, I'm not sure what type of snow you get here, but when you do get snow...
We get
like
different
Vancouver,
kinds. We get
yeah.
dry, wet, whatever.
Okay.
Depends on the day.
We always get that wet snow because it's usually like -1 or something.
Well, you got a lot of
like,
moisture off the mountains, right?
Yeah. So that wet snow is really heavy and your car floats on it. We all have like just like all weather or all season tires. Most people don't get winters, so they're not getting the snow. And it's
So what brought you to Newfoundland?
well, it's the start of another trip for me. I wanted to start in St. John's, but I flew into Gander because I always wanted to fly into Gander. It's got some history.
Okay, we got
Big
history.
Yeah. And then I'm hitchhiking to San Diego, California.
Hitchhiking all that ways.
Yeah.
Brave boy.
I've hitchhiked. It's my 4th time in Newfoundland. I've done from my home, like Vancouver Island to St. John's, 4 times. So now I just decided to skip the east side and then we'll start east and then head west instead of going all the way east and then all the way west. But yeah, I've hitchhiked in 32 countries now. I've been picked up about 1,500 times. It's what I've done for the past 5
I
years.
hope you stay lucky. This has been an awful lot of... that's why I'm very hesitant. I don't hitchhike anymore. I used to hitchhike when I was younger.
Oh yeah.
But I gave it up after a few people got killed. It was it for me. And that's like I'm hesitant on who I pick up.
Yeah. When was the
So I
last
looked
time?
at you and it was like God was telling me, no, he's okay, Maureen.
Oh wow.
So I came back. And I outright asked us too, like, are you
Well, yeah,
good or
you
are you
pulled
bad?
over on that side, sussed me out a little bit, and then I felt it. Yeah.
I mean, you
Well, I have the
like
same strategy before I get into a car. I won't get into a car with someone until I hear them talk to me. And I want at least a sentence or two out of their mouth before I decide that. Yeah. And I've turned down a ride because someone pulled over, and I'm like, hey, whereabouts you heading to? And they're like, just get in the car. And you're like, I don't think so.
You don't tell someone just to get in your car, right?
Yeah, I'm usually not in too much of a rush, so I'm just gonna wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was going over to see my brothers. My brothers are up. They're fishermen, right? So
Okay.
I'm going to pop over to see them. I got about a 40-minute drive.
So where are you based out of?
I live right there in Gathol.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It's not where I'm from, but it's where I live right now. I'm from a little island. Actually, you got to go by boat to get there.
What's the island called?
St. Brennan's.
St. Brennan's. That one I don't know.
last time I was here, I got picked up by someone that was doing research on one of the islands, and it was like pretty sparsely populated. But I can't remember the name.
Fogo or something, was it?
Yeah, I think it might be that. It sounds familiar. But
Yeah, I came home 4 years ago. Funny what unemployment is, but I never drew it until I come back home. Well, my parents were up in years in the last cycle of their lives, so they brought me back home. And I was only home a year and a half, and they were both gone. So then my son ended up with 2 grandchildren. So here I am, still there. But there's days I wish I wasn't.
where would you rather be?
Back on the mainland, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anywhere
I'm not
particular?
used to this thing having winters off. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I prefer to work.
What type of work do you do now?
Right now I'm flagging,
Okay.
doing this crap.
Yeah.
Getting people swearing at me.
People really get frustrated with you?
Like it's our fault, right?
Yeah, like,
we're only doing
you don't
what
have
we're
any control
told.
over that.
We're not
The
allowed to let
radio
it.
when you switch over.
We're not
right?
allowed to let it go. We're not allowed to let it go, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason why it's not allowed to let go.
Like,
Yeah, we just done this road here, actually.
yeah, no, it looks fresh.
Yeah, it is. It's only a week old. So I just got laid off.
Oh, is
I
it?
might be called back in October. I've been working since May the 5th, so.
Oh, okay.
But I might be called back in 2 weeks' time.
Once it's winter, it's still working until the spring.
Well, they might do a few once the end of October comes, there's no highway pay.
Okay.
Not allowed to pave after that.
Yeah.
But not on the highway, but now you can do parking lots and stuff like that, right? So they might call me back for some of that, I don't know.
Be like small jobs here and there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, winters
They
are-
could have 7 or 8 parking lots to do. It could be a couple of weeks' work, right? A week's
Okay.
work. I went back with them last year to call me back.
Yeah.
Call me back. You gotta be dressed for it, though.
Wind in the rain, standing stationary, and
You gotta have it. You gotta have. Yeah, I tell you what, you gotta have good stamina.
Yeah.
But I don't mind the weather. See,
Yeah.
I was always dressed for it.
As long as you're prepared, and that's
You'd rather be like in the summertime. You'd rather have more on so you can take it off, and less on. Then you got nothing. It's back in the car somewhere to put it on. Right? Now I usually got my car with me.
okay.
My car's usually not far from me. So I usually.
Like if
I
you
always
turn the
says
AC
put
on
me
it?
ahead. What?
Like if you get in on your break, put the AC on or something, cool off, or
I hate AC.
oh, you do really?
I can't stand dries out my eyes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I always got my window down.
Yeah. Okay.
But my car's full of dust. It's not that she's dirty. Well, yes, she is dirty, but it's because where you're flagging and you got your dump trucks and everything going by.
Okay. It's blowing the dust into the car and everything. Okay.
I'm after cleaning the red twice this summer, and I said, well, I'm not cleaning her no more till I bring her in to get her shampooed.
But no.
I usually get her shampooed every winter for a week.
Okay. Yeah. And it like looks brand new at that point when you get shampooed and detailed and everything.
Oh, yes,
and
they all
then
When you get to
then it
your-
comes back.
It's like getting in a new vehicle, right?
Yeah. You know, as a hitchhiker, I sleep in a tent most nights and everything. A little dust and dirt doesn't scare me.
My son's a conservation officer, so he's
Okay.
outdoors all the time.
Yeah, yeah. That's the son with the grandchildren. The 2
Yeah,
kids?
I only got one son.
One son. How old are your grandkids now?
7 and 5.
Okay.
Well, we lost a set of twins.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. The first ones. They never made it all the way, God love them. The Lord had something else in store for them. So you like Newfoundland?
It's my second favorite province,
Oh, is it?
behind British Columbia. 'Cause I'm
well,
biased.
a lot of similarish, eh?
Yeah, there is, and like our.
There's
our
a lot of
main-
difference, but there's a lot of similarities too.
Like I'm from Vancouver Island, it still has like kind of islandish feel to it. And then our main industries are similar. It's like forestry, fishing, and,
Yeah.
and for us, coal mining's were there, but less so now. And now tourism.
Indigenous.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
common that way too, right?
yeah. There's a lot of
Have
similarities.
you been to Labrador?
I've never been to Labrador.
No, Labrador's pretty.
Yeah, I did want to do the Trans.
Very isolated.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to hitchhike the Trans Labrador Highway.
Oh, no, it'd be hard to get a ride.
Well, you get really long rides. Right?
You get
Because
long
things are
rides, but
spread
you
out,
could be
right?
waiting for days to get one done.
Yeah, like I had one of those. I was hitchhiking.
The only way to do that is like go to Farmont.
Farmont.
Farmont is on the border of Quebec, before you come down to Manning 5.
Okay.
And if you could get there, like around the hotel or a trucker or something that's going to Labrador,
Yeah.
get aboard, and like if he give you a ride that way, because if you get out on the Labrador Highway and you're hitchhiking, you could be hours and something not go by. It's not like here.
Yeah.
Right?
So like
There's a
you
lot of
go to
gravel
Labrador
road.
City, and then you kind of go to the edge there, and if you find a car,
Now
you
there's
might have to wait a long time, right?
different routes to go now too,
Is
right?
it? Yeah.
Yeah, because you can go down Lance of Land that way too, catch the boat cross, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But before it was just come down from Fairmont to not Fairmont, sorry, Baie-Comeau. Come from Baie-Comeau down to Lab City, Vermont, Lab City that way. But that's like almost a day's drive just that alone.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Then you come to where the hydro dam is too, Manning 5. Because when I used to drive down from Ottawa, because I used to drive from Ottawa to Labrador, right?
Yeah.
It used to take me 3 days.
3 days to do it.
3 days from Ottawa. Yeah.
And
I usually
how much of it is
stay in
just
Moncton
gravel?
the first night,
Okay, yeah.
and then after that I go on drive down to Baie-Comeau. Sometimes I might go all the way to Manning 5
Yeah.
and stay there, and then the next day hit Lab City, and if I was early up in the morning I go all the way. But you got Lab City, Goose Bay, Lab City, Church Falls, Goose Bay, right? And now if you're going up the coast, you've got to keep playing up the coast, right? Or the boat.
Is it? It's all gravel, right? Like.
No, it's not from Lab City now to Goose Bay is
They
paved.
did it. Okay.
Now there's different routes you can go now since they put the new highway, right? You can go Cartwright way too, right? And cross over to Quebec that way, see? You can go down through Quebec, right?
Yeah.
Before you couldn't do that, but now you can.
Oh, okay. All right. Because yeah, when I was hitchhiking, when I started doing it a few years ago, I think it was new that they punched the whole way through to Quebec. So I just because it was all connected now, I wanted to do all the way from Vancouver Island to like St. John's Cape Spear, but through the Trans-Labrador Highway and like from Quebec.
Have you been down to Cape Anavesta?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty down there.
I've heard. I've been across Canada several times, but
you
I haven't been
in a lot of
to.
like Twilling Gate, Bobo. You haven't been in none of those places.
No, like the most out of the way.
Big tourist attractions in the province now, right?
Yeah, like most out of the
what's
highway.
his name? Talk show host got dildo put right on the map.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel?
There you go.
Yeah. I think I've driven past like the junction several times. I might check it out this time.
Yeah.
Just because. I feel
Just
like,
because.
Yeah. Any cardboard in this car? Anything like brown cardboard?
Do I? No.
Yeah. Okay. Because I want to make a sign too. Should make hitchhiking sign.
Well, when you get something I let you off up here, just go in and ask someone at there to give you a piece of car. I don't know, it looks drunk to me. Staggering all over the place. Holy shit, no, not me picking that one up. Sorry, I can't do it.
But I saw that guy walking early.
He looks drunk. Staggering, dude.
Because, yeah, he walks the whole thing, and then he must have got someone to pick him up and drop him off somewhere, and now he walks again. I like to stay, like, next to a junction, just so I'm not walking into the middle of the wilderness. If I don't get picked up, then...
That's why I'm going to let you off here.
Yeah, next to civilization.
Because after that, I turn off into the junction, right?
Okay, yeah.
Sport Peninsula, right?
Yeah.
Wildlife?
Since I've been here?
Yeah.
Nothing. Saw a mouse this morning.
That's funny. You be careful of the coyotes, eh?
Have they been a problem lately? Yeah? Like
They're a problem, like there's a lot of them around now, right?
But they don't go for humans, so try and
Oh, no, they
pest you
wouldn't go for
your
humans,
food.
they ran into a pack of them.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on the road nighttime, eh?
Yeah.
There's a good place here, you might be able to hook up with a trucker here, see?
At the Mary Browns? Or, yeah.
There's a lot of the truckers pulls in there, right?
Oh, okay. Well, how far is the
Stops in for Mary Brown, they Newfie chicken. You haven't had Mary Brown's since you've been in Newfoundland?
Have I? I don't think I have.
Good stuff.
Is it? Yeah. I'll have to at some point get me some Mary Browns. Is it your favorite chicken?
It is the main chicken in the province.
The main chicken.
Yeah, that goes to Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's Newfoundland chicken, right? Like, that's where it originates from over there. This is where I'm going to be letting you off to.
Alright.
I'll let you off in here. Did you want to get off
yeah.
on the side of the road, or did you want to go in?
No, you can drop me off in there and I'll walk her back out. It's all good.
Be careful now, won't you?
I will do my best. Looks like a good spot.
That's the chicken there, look. Mary Brown's chicken.
Mary Brown's famous chicken and taters.
There you go.
Perfect.
They'll give you a bit of cardboard. Go see, ask for Joan in the kitchen. Tell Joan that Maureen just picked you up, and tell her that I said to give you a piece of cardboard. She knows.
Joan. Joan?
She works in
Okay.
the kitchen.
Joan.
Ask for Joan. Tell her that Maureen said to give you a bit of cardboard.
Hey, well, I really appreciate the lift.
No sweat, my darling.
Hope you have a great rest of your day. Just gonna grab my backpack. Drop the battery. But...
Take care.
See ya.
God bless.
How we doing? Did we hold up for most of that? I wasn't looking at chat. Is them to ask for Joan. Tell her Maureen sent me. Alright, let's go find some cardboard. You guys good? Alright, cool. Finally had an actual ride. What do you guys think of the Newfoundland accent? That's the first ride where you got a solid one. She's got a good one. It's cool, love it. Yeah. It's a fun one. It's one of the things I like about Newfoundland. There's the Labrador. Emphasis on the A. Wait, what did I just say? Joan. Hi. Oh, is it? Oh, it's Baby Shoe. Hey, Baby Shoe. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Hey, could I grab a Big Mary sandwich?
Just a sandwich?
Just a sandwich.
Okay.
And could you do me a solid? Do you have like some like blank cardboard sheets that I could grab off you? Like that you're gonna throw and recycle?
unless they look all fucking crazy.
Yeah, you didn't think I looked crazy?
I wouldn't pick me up.
So through Newfoundland, where we got nice Newfie accents. And I'm headed to Dildo, actually. So if you guys want to check out Dildo, stay tuned. Oh my, look at this party. Oh, that looks beautiful. I'll just grab like a couple little ones. Oh, that's great.
I don't know, but
Oh yeah, that'd do me good.
that'll do you good.
Yeah,
So,
that's
do
fine.
it on. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll just grab
Yeah.
one of these, I guess.
Yeah.
Too.
Just,
I'll
You're wearing on
yeah, I'll
solid,
turn
right?
it down. Yeah.
I don't know if that one is.
That'll do.
These are. This one might be a bigger one. I don't know if it's better for you or not.
Sure, we'll take that.
See a better one?
Looks good to me. That's a nice cardboard.
Yeah. Just kidding.
This is your like storage box, right? This is one you reuse, like when you want to recycle. This one here.
You can take that one you want, son.
Yeah,
That's
so
just
okay.
what we just put them in there because we're throwing this in the garbage.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah. So if you want
Yeah.
this one, you can have.
This one's like a bit nice.
Yeah.
Big
Okay. Well, that one better.
You want me to chuck Diva recycling outside?
No,
I can
that's all
throw
right.
it
No,
up there.
I'll keep it disposed of that. No big deal. So I'll put it in the
Well,
rest of my
then,
garbage.
yeah, then I'll just take this
So
one.
just take that
Yeah,
one?
just that one.
All right.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, just regular big.
Big Mary sandwich, yeah. Chicken
Yeah,
sandwich,
okay. All
yeah.
right. And it's for here to go.
I'll take it here.
Here. Okay. That's Edo formula. And your name?
Trevor.
There you go.
Is there Joan that works here?
A Joan?
Yeah, Joan.
Yeah. There's a couple Jones there actually.
Because Maureen picked me up and just told me to like ask for Joan and get him to bring me some big cardboard.
Oh, okay.
Not working right now.
Okay. No, she said after that.
She's after
You
that.
think
Oh,
that
okay.
Joan Travers? She
Just said Joan.
Oh, you said what?
Maureen.
Maureen.
Didn't give me a last name. Just said tell. She
Oh,
said
okay.
tell her Maureen sent me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
So, you bring it out or I come and grab it? You just.
What is there?
Oh, is it ready?
Right
Oh,
there.
wow. Fast. Speed.
Now, you were having it for here, so I'll put it on track.
Alright, that sounds good.
Alright?
Perfect. Thank you very much. Alright. I'm gonna do 2 trips. Be right back. Big dildo sign? Oh, you guys, it's gonna be the biggest dildo you've ever seen. Maybe not. Depends how freaky of stuff you're into. Food and cardboard. Life's good. You know. It's strange how like things like that actually get me happy. You know? Like how many people do you think cardboard makes happy? But for me, cardboard is premium stuff. Also late with the 6-month Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much. And Baby Shoe again. Thank you very much for the host. I think. see you at TwitchCon. How was Baby Shoe's stream? What'd she get up to? What good foods did she eat? I assume she ate. If she doesn't eat, is it really a Baby Shoe stream? Big Mary, I've never actually eaten at Big Mary. I need water. So what time are we at? I'll get this battery charging. 7:09. I might end up being in this area for the night, but I think I've built up a good repertoire. I didn't get any. That served me here, so I can probably ask them if I can set up my tent in the back field somewhere.